Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Tanya, and I'm coming at you today with a video dedicated to women. Today is day 4 of Women's History Month, and what I wanted to talk about today is slow down, take it easy. Wonder Woman was a fictional character, but before we get into it, I want to say welcome to my channel, Pocketbook and Pearls, where we talk about everything motivating, lifestyle, budgeting. I might try to do some DIY, but mostly just encouragement, like encouraging one another. You know the saying, each one teach one? Well, look, let's each one pick up each other and motivate each other. So, I watch a lot of YouTube channels, and I watch Evolving Into Her is just one of them, and Amaya Pernicia, and I watch other ones. They talk about how Amaya was talking about how she was just burned out, and how God will sit you down when you don't listen. Trust me, he will. I'm a newbie to this YouTube game, but let me tell you something. I'm a single mom. My kids are adults. I have 2 grandkids, but there was a time where I worked 3 jobs just to make ends meet. I mean, I worked at my full-time job. I worked at a part-time job. I was an adjunct professor for community college, and all this was at the same time. And, with that being said, so that's a 7-day-a-week job. And God will, when he sees like, okay, you're not stopping, you're not hearing me, you're not listening to me, my child, and he will shut you down. And he has shut me down. And I know that we have, good morning, speaking to my neighbor, we have things that we have to do. We have responsibility as parents, as mothers. And I'm not negating what a father does, but a lot of times I would always say that it's funny how it could be 2 parents in the household, but when a child gets sick at school, the first thing, who do they call? They call mom. And I'm learning now about self-care, because I am one and I still do it, because now my grandkids are like my children. I do for them heavily, and I don't know how to step back and self-care for myself, which is something I'm just starting to learn to do, where I'm learning to, okay, you know what, you need to go, even if you don't shop, because I like to shop online, buy my clothes online, just go browse the stores, go to breakfast, go to lunch, take a ride. One day last week, just on the weekend, I just went to the beach, and I just walked along the broad walk of the beach, and just to have that self-care, and to say, you know what, you deserve to be pampered. You deserve to, as I said, take it easy. I go to work. I'm very seldom do I not go to work, take a day to myself, a mental health day. But Friday I needed that mental health day, because life was just lifing. And yep, it happens. And I love and respect when people say to me, oh my gosh, you're such a strong woman. You do this, you do that. You don't let this get you. Yeah, being called a strong woman, actually to be even delve deeper, to be called a strong brown woman, it's hard, because then when you have that moment where you can't, you're like, I gotta have that day where I just cry, like I'm so focused on everyone else that I don't know how to take that cry for myself, because there are days, yes, I want to cry, but I don't know how to cry, because I'm so used to just, as everyone says, being that strong brown woman. And it's not always the case. I mean, I have things going on too. I mean, I sometimes need someone that I just want to, look, I need you. I need you to I need you to hear me. Not, Mom, I need, Grandma, I need, can I have, this happened today, he's getting on my nerve, I want to move back home. You know, I just wanted someone to hear me say, look, today is not the day. Today, I can't be there for everyone. My mental map needs to be here for me. And it's a work in process. Work in process. A work in progress. It's a process. Yes, it's a work in process, but it's a work in progress. I'm doing the both. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to learn to step back and say, is this good for my mental map, my mental health? Did I take care of me first? What can I do for me first? Learning to say no. I love my grandchildren. Grandma, can I come over? I'm not gonna make any noise. It's not about noise. It's not about, because my grandkids don't make noise. When they come to my house, they are just as peaceful and content. But as grandma, you know, I like to be up making sure that I'm moving around, that they're okay. Do you need anything? Which is well and good. Don't get me wrong. Again, they can come to my house anytime they want. But then there are days, and I don't think my daughter understands that I need that woosah. Whether I'm going anywhere or not, I need to be with me. I need to need me. I need to spoil me. I need to choose me. And that's what I'm learning to do. And some people have a hard time with accepting that, you know, and some people understand and say, sis, I hear you. Yes, you do. You do need to choose you. And it took me a long time to get that way, because I felt as if I was being selfish. But then if I don't be selfish and choose me, and I'm pouring out to everyone else, then that's when I start to feel overwhelmed and snappy. So I say all that to say, and what I'm learning, YouTube for some is a business, and I believe, and I don't know, this is just my thoughts. Please don't come at me with anything negative in the comments if you see this. But I don't know, like, I think we get to the point, like, once, and I'm not monetized, so I don't know. Do I desire to get monetized? I do, but that's another story. But I don't know if once you get monetized, it's like then you expect it. You gotta keep throwing those videos out, and maybe that's where sometimes people are getting overwhelmed and getting tired, because, you know, I gotta get this out. I gotta get this out. So let's take this in. So, but for today, March 3rd, I want to come at you with a reading out of my 365 Days of Kindness, and it's entitled Prayer Chains. You know, change, break every chain. God knows how often I pray for you. Day and night, I bring you in your needs in prayer to God, whom I serve with all my heart by spreading the good news about his son. Let me read that again, because this is a scripture. God knows how often I pray for you. Day and night, I bring you in your needs in prayer to God, whom I serve with all my heart by spreading the good news about his son. And that's from Romans chapter 1, verse 9 from the NLT version. Prayer is powerful. You might have heard that from a preacher or from a friend who is passionate about prayer, but you might not feel like prayer is powerful. You might have been disappointed by times when you have prayed and seemingly nothing has happened. Lack of results, that doesn't mean prayer isn't powerful. See, prayer brings you closer to Jesus because you begin to converse with him. It opens your heart and shows that you need him. It helps you think about others instead of always being focused on yourself. Restore your confidence today by praying for others you know and feel the power of prayer changing you from the inside. And you know what today's act of kindness is? Text a friend and let them know you are praying for them. And with that being said, again, ladies, we are not Wonder Woman. She was a fictional character. We are human. And we have to, again, learn to be selfish and give ourselves some self-care. Leave me in the comments below something that you do for your self-care, be it a bubble bath, glass of wine, read a book, go to the park, whatever it is you do to practice self-care. Let me know in the comments below. And listen, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you can be informed when I post another video. Hey, thank you. And again, ladies, you are wonderful.